Hello. I want to talk about love today. We have many lifetimes as human beings, and the purpose of all these lifetimes is to experience the full range of the created world. And the flowering of this experience in all our many lifetimes in our infinities of universe is the experience of love, the faintest feeling of celestial love. The Creator loves their world, and the primary energy that emerges from the field of the Absolute is Prana. Prana is the force that creates life, and Prana is a flow of love. Prana connects life, individual life, and all of created life to that which underlies the created world, to the field of the Absolute, divine being. So the evolution of the human being, the individuated consciousness, through all these different lifetimes in all these different planes of existence, the flowering and fulfillment of this evolution is God consciousness, the consciousness of God and the love of God. Now, Prana is the emerging force that is the life force of the created world. And karma is the other major force in the created world. Karma keeps creation in the stream of evolution until its flowering. So prana and karma are the two major forces of the created world that start creation and evolve creation until its fulfillment in God consciousness. Love. I think most of us have experienced some form of love for our parents or our beloved partners or our children, some kind of love. And this love is the same impetus of love as the Creator feels for the created world. But the final flowering of love in God consciousness is beyond the love of a partner or a child or a parent. The final love in the flowering of the evolution of the human being, of the individuated consciousness, is for God, just as the love of God permeates their creation. Prana, the creating force, is the love of God. God's love for us expressed as prana, as the creating force of the world. So, if you are interested in experiencing this kind of celestial love on the faintest level of feeling, then develop the meditation practice that transcends. When you transcend in your meditation practice, You go beyond the created world to the source of the created world, the Creator, Divine Being. Divine Being is that field of the Absolute that never changes, that is unbounded, unmanifest, and eternal. And this is your experience when the relative field is transcended in your meditation practice. The experience of Divine Being, that is universal God. That experience of universal God, when you transcend in your meditation practice, transforms you. It transforms your mind. It transforms your feelings. It transforms your physiology. In time, with repeated and regular transcending in your meditation practice, your mind, your feelings, your physiology all rise to that very status of universal God. Now, universal God is lived in your life at the same time as you live your life here in the relative plane of creation. And now, when you are established in universal God, love and devotion grow to your personal God. Your personal God might be Buddha, or Christ, or Krishna, or Maharishi, or any other fully realized human being. Your personal God draws you to themselves, and you worship your personal God with love and devotion. And as you develop this state of consciousness, God consciousness, you feel that flow of love on the level of the life force running through your physiology. You feel it on that level of prana. You feel that love moving through you in a powerful way. So, if this is interesting to you, please develop your meditation practice. Transcend regularly and repeatedly to experience Divine Being, that is universal God, from which all of creation is sourced. And with that experience of universal God, in time you will rise to that status of holding universal God consciousness at the same time as your consciousness here in the relative field, you're waking, dreaming, or sleeping. Then you live universal God here in your life, and you start on that journey to God consciousness, the fulfillment of our lives as human beings and individuated consciousnesses, that flowering of God consciousness with your personal God. And then your love will flow, and you will feel that celestial love flowing through you for your personal God and for all of their created world. Do your practices, and all this love will flow for you. Thank you, beloved Guru. All glory be to thee.